What is up, my puffer people? It's I, Caden, your puffer pal, back with another video. And today is my Week 6 DPBA battle for all you dudes. Now, we lost last week, so we definitely want to win this week. Now, I think I brought a heat team right here. We got, yeah boy, Specs, Swallow, I believe. Yeah, Spec Swallow, Heat Wave, Boom Burst. You know, pretty standard stuff. No, not decently standard. I mean, it's obviously there are two basically standard Swallow sets, like the Guts and the Boom Burst. So I decided to bring Boom Burst, and we brought off, I believe, Earthquake, Fire Fang, Ice Fang, and Explosion on Steelix. Dilmize is AV, Rapid Spin, like all that stuff. Tabu Finny is Aqua... No, not Aqua. What am I talking about? Tabu Finny has Hydro Pump, Moonblast. Kind of the same set I brought last week, except this one has Haze and a Defog. Then we have a Victini with, it's physical Victini, pretty, again, standard. And then Guja is AV with, Ice Beam, Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, and Dragon Pulse, I believe. So let's get into the battle. Slow go. We're against Gnna, who's tied for second place. Well, not tied. Well, same record. So he switches into Earthquake, and we see like, look at that. That's a Fire Fang. That's resistance still did 10%, which is good. Like, and then he goes back into you, as I believe I double you up in defense. So this is not a good position to be in for me. I do decide, though, to stand and Skull just in case he doesn't Sludge Wave, predicting me to switch out, which he does. Then he Venoshocks, which I don't really get why he had Venoshock, but... yeah, I mean, you know. Maybe he... and I defog because I really don't want Rocks up. And I go back into my Mega Steelix because I know he really can't hurt me too much, and we go Melodic. Oh, by the way, Mega Steelix prevents me from getting swept by Nihilgo, which is why he's a very important role in this battle. And then the mist disappears. I go back into Finny, because I'm like, at this point, Finny really isn't that important, as I take 19% from a Hydro Pump, and I believe I just click Defog again. Because again, I really hate... did I say Pump my Med Scald earlier? Or whatever. You know what I meant. And then Steelix I bring back in. As he sets up Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rocks. And we are able to take him out. So it's not looking bad for me right now. He goes into the Melodic, which I know I could kill based on the damage from before, but I'm not letting it get hurt. And he Ice Beams my Delmize, which is unfortunate, because, like, it doesn't really get to do anything, but it's like, whatevs. You know? So I go back into Fianna because I'm like, okay, I could live a hit, and I really hate having these hazards. And he goes into Absol, which wasn't a great play, because if I did decide to Moonblast, would have lost his Absol, but it's whatever. And he Mega Evolves and kills me. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't need Finny at this point. It did its job, it got rid of hazards. And I go into the Mega Steelix, because right now I'm thinking, okay, he's either physical or special. Physical, I hard wall. Special, I take a Fire Blast and hit him back with the Earthquake or Heavy Slam. Doesn't really matter. As he goes hit Monley, I click Earthquake, does 96%. Go into Victini, knowing I could take a hit. He Fake Out, we eat it up. But he's unburned, so he does outspeed me. With my Choice Scarf. Did I say I was Choice Scarf? I think I did. I was physical. I don't know if I said mention the scar, as we just click V create and can take him out. Now he goes Absol, and obviously I feel I shouldn't save this at this point because it doesn't have enough use. Now I go Steelix, but as he Fire Blast, which I knew I could live, we click Earthquake, which again, and then he misses a Fire Blast, which is on Fort. But you know, it's Pokemon. I clicked Explosion because I'm like, okay, there's no world where I can live. Like, I die no matter what. As he goes to Scavalier, I go into my boy Swellow, who is packing, obviously, Specs Heat Wave. Not obviously, but it's a pretty standard thing on Specs Swallow. Knocks off my choice Specs, which I'm like, okay. And then I Heat Wave, and this is what happened. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he goes Milotic, and I'm like, he just spread this out against my Swellow. Why would he do that? I'm like, if this boy is Scarfed, he's an actual god. Because why else would he bring out, and he is Scarfed, and I'm like, okay. Now there's one chance I win. If Guja can somehow live an attack. What happened? Oh, if my Guja could somehow live an attack from a... Now I'll go 20. Oh, shoot. Stop. Okay, so if my Guja could live a hit from the Zygarde. So I click Sludge Wave, it's Sludge Wave, not Thunderbolt. What am I talking about? Ice Beam, and he gets a Freeze, which is horrible for my differential, obviously, but it's whatever. What you gonna do? He said GG, I said lol, because I'm like, what else can I do? Like, it was, like, I mean, a Freeze last turn was, Segment last turn was on Fort, but what else could I do except laugh it off, you know? So right now, we are 3-3, which is a problem because we might not make it to playoffs. At this point, I've actually made some trades, which I'm going to go over in a future video. I'll go over it in my next week's battle because I just like this video. Well, you know what? Yeah, I want to leave it on a cliffhanger, you know? I could go over them now, but I'm not going to. It's a cliffhanger, okay, guys? Tune in next week if you want to know who I traded for. By the way, spoiler alert, I made 3 trades, because you're allowed to make 3 trades. I actually really like my trades. I think they made my team far superior, well, far better than it used to be. And until next time, my puffer people, stay puffed.